Hey guys, Clunks Graphics here. Today I'll be showing you how to make a watermarker for your YouTube videos. It looks something like that. It all depends. You can make yours differently than mine, but I'm just going to show you a quick and easy way to make a watermarker, and you can get as creative with this as you want. So the first thing you're going to need is Cinema 4D. You can use that, or you can use Photoshop. Either one. If you do use Photoshop, it will be a still image unless you animate it, which in that case it probably won't look very good. So I suggest using Cinema 4D, but you're going to need Cinema 4D and Adobe After Effects. If you do not have these programs, wait for a later video, and I will probably be doing a giveaway after so many subscribers or views or likes, whatever, and I will give you one or two or maybe even three of these programs. So anyway, what you're going to want to do is go over here and start Cinema 4D, and let's give that a second to open up. Close the dialog box. Alright, so from here you're going to want to do MoGraph and add text. You can add text any other way you know how. That's just how I do it. And I guess for this tutorial I'll just do clunks or clunk. That way looks nice. I usually like to crank up the depth to about 50, and then I typically turn down the height a good bit. All just depends on what size you're using or how many letters there are in it. If it's a big word, I usually like to turn it down a lot. If it's a smaller word, just like clunk, I'll usually leave it out 185. So we'll readjust our camera here and move over. Give me just a second here. Alright, anyway, from here, choose your font, or you can just use the basic font. I usually like to use SF Auto, however you say that. I just like to use that text because it looks pretty cool. Then you're going to want to go over here to caps, and then go to fillet caps on both of these. And I usually like to change the steps to 2. And then from there you should be good with that. Now to make your material, click on here, color. You can make this any color you want. I'm going to make it kind of a lightish blue. And then I also usually like to add reflection. I usually leave that at about 40%, maybe a little lower depending on how much it shines through. And then I like to add this. I don't really know how to say that, but it adds a nice glow everywhere. So once that's done, exit out of that, then click and drag your material onto your MoGraph. Now that may be a little too bright for you. I don't know. Depends on what you like. You can add more than one color. It just all depends on what you want to do with it. But anyway, let me get my camera readjusted here. Alright, so then from here you're going to want to start doing your animations. So you're going to want to click on your MoText, and I usually like to do it every 60 frames, and I think that adds up to about 2 seconds. So I like to make it to 120, so that's a good 2-second intro, because if you do it too long when you import it into Adobe After Effects, then it ends up taking forever to render out and everything. So it's just easier to do a 2 to 3 second, maybe even a little more depending on how long you're able to wait for the rendering. And just make it a quick one, and then just keep repeating it in Adobe After Effects. So what you're going to want to do is start off in the 0 frames position and click this key, and then bring it over. I usually like to bring it either to 50 or 60. For this, I'll bring it to 60 just to make it even. Click on this, and then you can select which way you want your text to roll or rotate. I guess I'll do forward just for this video. Make sure you do it a full 360 degrees so it's good like that, and then click the key again. And so if we play it backwards, you'll see it roll. Play it forwards, you see it roll. And then from there you're going to want to go up to the 120 or whichever intervals you do, because if you don't do it in the correct intervals, since I did it every 60, the next would be 120. If you don't do it in the correct intervals, then in between each thing it will be odd. So from here, I think this is correct. I might have to start here again. Start here, click the key, and then I guess I'll do back roll. Do it to 160, and then I probably forgot to bring it over here, but we'll see how that worked. No, it worked, kind of. But anyway, you can just play around with that, do it however you want, but you click play and watch it go. And then it kind of tilts back. That kind of looks cool. Did that by accident, but you know, whatever. So once you've got that all ironed out the way you want it to look, from there you're going to want to go to render settings, and then on output I would make it either 320 by 240, or choose a smaller thing, because if you do a full 720, this is just going to be up in the corner of your screen during your video, so it's not really going to be, it's not going to need to be full high definition. So I would just leave it at 320 by 240. Down here at frame range, you're going to want to do all frames. That way it captures all the frames and all of your animation. Now here's the important part. From here you're going to want to click a save, place for it to save. I usually like to go to my desktop, and then from here you're going to want to create a folder that has, name it whatever you want, it really doesn't matter, but I highly suggest you do not save it to your desktop, because it will save each frame as another document, so it'll take up your whole desktop. So I'll just go to watermarker, make a new folder, YouTube tut. Okay, inside of here I'll just name it tut. Click save, and then from here you're going to want to click PNG, so it won't save the background or anything, and then click alpha channel and just leave it at that. From there it should be good. So you're going to want to click out of here and then click and make sure you like the way it looks. Make sure you change anything you need to beforehand, because once you click this, it's going to sit here and render out all the frames. Since mine goes up to 120, it shouldn't take too long, maybe about a minute if that, seeing as we're already almost up to 40 frames. But you can see how it is rendering it out. Another thing to keep in mind while doing this is to make sure that your camera is at a level. Try to make it as level as possible. If not, it's going to not work out very well. It'll look kind of off. So anyway, this is about to be done. Okay, so then you can minimize this, and now the next thing you're going to need, if you look right here, you can see YouTube tut, there's all the frames. Anyway, so next thing you're going to need is Adobe After Effects. Now originally you would need another video to put underneath. I thought I recorded one beforehand just for an example, but I don't think I did. So I'll just show you what you would have done instead. Make this go away. Okay, so originally you would go to File, Import, and import your clip that you wanted to use. So say your YouTube tutorial on whatever you wanted to do. You would import that file, but since I don't have that, I'm gonna go ahead and just import my watermarker. You would import it the same way as you would your video, but since you see there's so many frames, since I did 120, and just click on the first one and click OK, and it will kind of tile them all together and just bring it down into here. And then if you click play, you will see it does its thing. So now in order to make this continue on forever, you're going to want to duplicate that layer just by clicking Control D, duplicate that layer and pull it to the very end of the last one, and just kind of make it overlap depending on the length of your video. And this looks really long just because this is, since there's no video to overlay, it looks like this, but if you have another video it shouldn't be this long. But just keep overlaying it until the video is over, or until you would like it to stop. Now I'm pretty sure this black box should go away, but if it does not go away, let me know and I will double check to make sure I got everything right in the tutorial. But I'm pretty sure it should go away, because if we go in here to the watermarker and click on it, it does have a clear background, so it shouldn't keep that black box. That should only be there just because there's no video behind it. But anyway, once you're ready to render out your video, I don't know if you guys already know how to render in Adobe After Effects, but in case you don't, I'll go ahead and show you real quick if I can remember. Go to Composition and then Add to Render Queue, and then you're going to want to bring this down into here in case it's not already here, and then click on Render Settings, click on Best Settings. Then you can change any of the resolution, anything you need to do, anything you want to change about it you can do. Output method, click on that. Should have everything else set up correctly. Now you should just have to click render. For some reason that's not cooperating with me. I don't know what that is, but okay, that's just whatever. But yeah, anyway, from there it should just render out and then you should be done. So anyway, thanks for watching my first tutorial on this channel. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me or leave a comment. I will get back to it as soon as I see it. But please remember to subscribe and like, leave comments, things of that nature. If you need any help, remember, just leave a comment. But watch out for further videos, because I will probably be doing a giveaway for these 3 programs and any of these programs. If you need them, just let me know and I can get you guys settled. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching my video, and it's Clunks Graphics. I'm out.